Unbreakable lovers.
Welcome.
Hello to our video today, which is really on gratitude and how gratitude changes everything. Gratitude changes everything. And over the last 20 years, there's been a stack of studies really on gratitude, and it's really shown that the practice of gratitude makes you happier, makes you healthier, and also makes it you're a lot less stressed. And so it's a pretty good thing, isn't it, Fee?
It is, yeah.
So a recent study though, which is really interesting, they looked at gratitude in relationship to relationships in marriages in particularly. And they did a study over 10 weeks. And what they did in this study, they separated these marriages into 3 groups. And so the first group, what they had to do is each day they had to think of 3 things that they were and give gratitude over their partner, what they were thankful for, what they loved about them. So that was the first group. The second group actually had to look at 3 things that how their partner irritated them. And that wasn't good. But the last group, they did nothing. So I don't even know why they had the last group. But what was interesting after
They probably just went on with life,
They just went on with life like normal. But what happened after the 10 weeks of the study? Because they did a marriage health check at the front, they did a marriage health check at the back end. And what they found in group 1, they were happier, they were healthier, healthier in relationship and healthier in their being. Their intimacy was a lot better, and they would just have a lot more fun in their life. So that was group 1. Group 2, some of them didn't survive, and they were unsatisfied in their relationship. It exposed a lot of stuff. They were angry and frustrated. And then group 3, nothing happened. There was nothing happened.
They just stayed the same.
And it's really interesting with Unbreakable Love, because we really want to create unbreakable relationships, unbreakable love. And if you don't do anything, it's not going to grow. You've got to get intentional. And so we believe that gratitude changes everything. Hey, Fee?
We do, yeah. And I love the Americans. You know, they do really well with that. They have that national holiday, Thanksgiving Day in November, you know, celebrating what happened in the 1600s with the Pilgrims' survival. And it just reminds people to be thankful. Imagine doing that every year as a nation, you know. And I think that we really do need to remember as couples to be thankful in our relationship, to show gratitude. And it takes determination to do that. It takes directed attention for me to notice what is good about you. Like there's lots of good.
Because it's easier to look at what's not working.
It does.
Or what you're not doing instead of what you really love about your partner.
Especially as the years go on, you know, because we get distracted with life. We take each other for granted, so we don't really notice those things. We're different. Like Rick and I are different, and that can be like...
We're just a little bit different.
You drive me crazy. Or over time we carry hurt. If we don't become great, if we're not great forgivers, bitterness, resentment is going to build up. So all of those things really stop us from doing that very thing that is going to, you know, bring our relationship to life.
Yeah, I think that your level of gratitude in a relationship determines your altitude of the relationship. In other words, how much you're going to grow and how much wind is in the sail of that relationship. And it really invites positivity. In actual fact, and when you actually got an attitude of gratitude, it actually creates a dopamine hit in the brain, which basically makes you feel a lot happier, less depressed, more positive. And you also have a lot more empathy towards your partner and tolerance.
And we need lots of that. We need lots of that. But I love it how Rick comes up with these one-word liners. I mean, I asked him about gratitude the other day, and I said, what do you think about that? And he come up with that. What is it? Gratitude determines your altitude.
Yeah, the level of gratitude in a relationship determines the altitude of the relationship.
He's gold. There's my gratitude.
That's...
But you know what? I've got my dog next to me harassing me. But anyway, research tells us that thousands of thoughts go through our mind every day, and what they believe is 2/3 of them are negative. So really that means that your partner, 2/3 of what they think is they don't maybe feel good about themselves, they don't feel good as a son, as a daughter, as a friend, you know, in work. That's all going on. So we can actually make a huge difference in our partner's life. I can make a huge difference in Rick's life.
I love when Fee shows gratitude and encourages me. One of my love languages is encouragement, so I love it when Fee's expressing that gratitude to us.
And it really does change everything. So I would encourage you. You go, babe.
Okay, I'll go.
You encourage them.
Oh, well, we want to encourage you guys to really lift the bar on the altitude of having an attitude of gratitude in your relationship. And you don't need to trial it for 10 weeks. Maybe you just trial it for a few days and see what happens. But if you can create a discipline of looking at what's great about your partner, what you love about your partner, by default, it really what it does is just it'll lift, they say rising tide lifts all boats.
Yeah.
And so attitude, if you can lift that gratitude of attitude, it'll lift the level of your relationship.
Attitude of gratitude.
Attitude of gratitude.
And and it really, it's like they say, it's more blessed to give than receive. It's so true to give a word of encouragement, thanksgiving, gratitude. It actually changes me, changes my brain, rewires me. So
watch you sow, you reap, guys. So have a great week. Check it out. Trial it. Your attitude, your gratitude in your relationship determines the altitude of your relationship. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
See you later.
Bye.